Good afternoon, it's Kerry here from Pacific Tire Lexus Cairns. So what I would like to do for you today is a high definition virtual tour of our 2019 Toyota Landcruiser GXL Prado 4x4 7-seater. So basically what I would like to do is just go through the interior exterior of the motor vehicle as well too, and basically around the wheel arches, all through the features of the vehicle as well, through the engine bay, and make sure that I can point out if there's any bad perfections in the paint as well too. So before I do that, let's just tell you a little bit more about the dealership here. So we're actually one of two pre-owned dealerships in Far North Queensland. This is on here on 77 Mulgrave Road. So basically we're actually in the city, heart of Cairns itself. I'm not too sure if you've actually been in Cairns itself. We're about 1.5 kilometres away from the city itself. Just showing you a little bit more about the dealership here. So as you can see in the showroom floor there, that's 2 stories. Also we have our second pre-owned dealership, and that's about 235 Mulgrave Road on the left hand side south of Cairns. Next to that is our franchise dealership as well too, and Lexus as well, and service and parts department. We actually own Coral Motors and Opposite Lock, and also just telling you we hold up to about 160 to 200 cars at all months. We sell exactly the same amount as well too. So let's get straight through to this video for you right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go straight through the engine bay, just lift up the bonnet itself, and just see how clean and tidy this vehicle's actually been. So it's been looked after really well. It's a one owner, has all its service history through Toyota directly itself. Going up through the top of the bonnet as well underneath, just to make sure there is no bad perfections on that, and also no dirt marks, so it hasn't actually been off-road as well. So I'll close up the bonnet there. I'm just going to go down to the front bar. As you can see, it's all that nice, you know, they call it the graphite grey. On the front bar, it's got the fog lights around there, chrome trimming around it, and also on the front bar you can see that they've got the chrome trimming with the black effect in it as well too. So as you can see, I'm going through the front bar itself. There's no marking whatsoever on it, so it's actually pretty clean and tidy. Just going to go up onto the bonnet just to check the paint, just to make sure there's no bad perfections in the paint. Fantastic, looks really good. You can see the gloss and the paint and the reflection as well too. Up onto the windscreen, just to make sure there's no chips or cracks in the windscreen itself. Nice, it looks really good. So I'm just going to go down the left side of the vehicle. That's on the passenger side of the vehicle. Just giving you a little bit more an angle on that side, just to see what it looks like. Just going to go down through to the back of the vehicle right now. As you can see, I'll pop open the fuel cap. Just get a bit of an angle on this side here now. It's very, very clean, pretty. That's actually very, very straight as well too. There's no blemishes in the paint whatsoever. Just going to go down to pass around through the kick panel. Just as you can see, it's got the sideboards on it. And then you can see around the wheel arches, so you can see if the vehicle's actually been off-road. So this one has not been off-road whatsoever. You can see how clean and tidy that is. It's got the tyres are still on it. Got Michelin's on these now, so you've got probably about 85% of the tread on the tyres. Fantastic, looks good. And just having a look through the rear of the wheel arch now, just to see underneath it as well too. Fantastic, you can see how much tread we got on those tyres. Just going back and just see the rim itself. All right, so I'm just going to go through the passenger side of the door now, just to see the trim. Just see there's no marking on the trim whatsoever. Down onto the kick panel, you can see that they actually put a set of rubber floor mats in it, factory. Up onto the dash, across the dash, over to the driver's side seat, and then over to the passenger side seat. So I've got the logbooks out, but I'll go through them with you in a minute. Okay, going through the passenger rear door now. Just checking the trim on the rear door, down onto the kick panel, then up onto the back of the seat on the passenger side. Over that side there, just going through the middle row seats now. As you can see, it's in really good condition. Definitely have been looked after really well. So just going to make my way back here now. I'm just going to go through the rear bar now, and just to make sure that I can point out if there's any bad imperfections on the rear bar. You can see it's fitted out with a tow bar, but it's hardly ever been used, to be honest here. and then up onto the spare wheel cover on the back of the tailgate. So underneath that there, it's got the reverse camera, as you can see. And then I'm just going to open up the rear door now, and just to see how clean and tidy this is actually in the back of it. So just locking that back door on the back of those seats through the trim, and it's got fitted out with the rubber floor mat, but underneath that there is actually your seats. So it's got your parcel shelf, and it's got the tow bar tongue there already. Okay, so just closing up the rear door now, and I'm just going to give you a look from the rear side. Okay, looking at the driver's side, I'm just going to go down the driver's side now to the front of the vehicle. You can see that paint's in really good condition. Wow, that's amazing. Looks really good. Okay, so just going to go through the wheel arch here now on the driver's side. Check out the tyres on it. You've got plenty of tread on the tyres. Like I said, it's got the Michelin's on the sideboards as well. Then up through the rear of the wheel arch now. Checking that out. Fantastic, looks really good. Okay, just open up the passenger driver's side door. Just checking the trim as well too. Down onto the kick panel, up onto the back of the seat. Then basically over into the middle row seats as well too. Okay, so just going to go through the driver's side now and just check out that trim. Well, you can see that the car's been looked after really well. Okay, I'm just going to jump inside the vehicle now and just get the camera onto the odometer reading and stuff. Start the vehicle up nice, big and crispy. Okay, looking at the speedo and the odometer, 55,165 on the clock. You've got your features on your steering wheel, as you got your voice recognition, your Bluetooth, and your volume controls. And then on the right side of the steering wheel, you've got also just with your display unit inside there that actually changes up everything there. You've got your lane departure and your adaptable radar cruise control there as well too. Fantastic. Just on this side of the panel, you've got your power mirrors with your fold-in mirrors as well too. Push button start. You're idling up, so you can idle up as well, and adjusting your headlights as well too. Okay, just having a look over the audio sound system now. As you can see, it's got the factory audio sound system. Put it in reverse. Got a good view on those cameras as well too, and just a little bit more angle on the air conditioning as well too. So you've got the dual aircon system, driver side and passenger, and then you've got the rear aircon system as well too. So if you need that, you can adjust it there with changing up your aircon system. Underneath that there, behind there, is just a little hidey hole. You can probably put some coins or put all your cards or whatever in there, and then you've got your four-wheel drive underneath that. So as you can see, I'll pull that down. You've got your hill descent, locking your four-wheel driving, traction control, second start, and then you've got your four-wheel drive here. Okay, looking in the middle of the there, you've got your little coin box, or you can put something else there with your 12-volt system plug, so Anderson plug. Then also you've got your USB and AUX. Inside here is just your center console. Okay, so I'm just going to go over into the logbooks now. As you can see, like I said to you, it's a one owner, full service history. It's always been serviced on time as well too, as you can see there. 19 when it's supposed to be done at 20. It's at 31. That's also done at 40, 47,000 Ks, and that's done at 55,144. All right. Okay, that's come to the end of the video. Thank you very much for your inquiry today. Hopefully we can make you a proud owner of our 2019 Toyota Landcruiser GXL 150 series Prado. But thank you very much. If there's any questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call. Thank you.